I want to go back to Philadelphia. This is just before we moved to New Jersey. There are a few good memories I like to convey to you, to the readers.
So this is when you were in your own house, not Uncle Willie's?
Yeah. We have moved from Uncle Willie into our own house in Philadelphia. The address was 3016
Distant
Street, yeah. And it was a nice row house, very clean area, very nice people as the neighbors. And I think Regina was about 4 years old. It was in 1971. And we had a house, but it was empty. We didn't have any furniture. We did not want to go and buy furniture on time because it would take longer to own it. And we got some mail from Germany, from Ingrid's mother, Alma, my good friend Alma. She invited us to come to visit her in Hamburg, Germany. And she also sent us the money to buy the tickets to go there. Regina was almost 12. Jennifer was 8. And Libby was 5 years old. It was a very beautiful trip. We tried to make some extra money on this trip. I sound awful, don't I?
No.
And Gina was just about ready to celebrate her 12th birthday. And at that time, people under 12 or 12 and under would go for half price of the fare. And I asked Regina if we could go and tell the airline that she is 12 and not 13.
Mm.
That way we could save some money. But Regina says, I'm not going if I have to lie. I'm not going to do it. So after battling with her a little bit, we decided it wouldn't be worth it. So Regina did not go for the children's fair. She went for the adult fair. And of course we came into Hamburg. And our Omi in Deutschland was very, very happy to see us.
This was all still when you were in Distant Street house?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we spent Christmas and New Year's in Hamburg. And it was a beautiful vacation. We could see all of our friends that we have seen for like 12, 13 years. And it was just very nice to be home at that time. And we were still not quite established in the in America, so that's why we still called Hamburg our home. But that changed quickly as we got good jobs and make some money, and we could save some money. It became really a very nice place to be there. And it took us another 9 years before we moved to Indian Ranch Park.
So how long were you in Philly total? 9 years, or?
We were there from about
9 years?
Yeah.
So was my mom like 12, going on 13
Yeah.
when you moved?
Mm-hmm.
So after you got back from that trip, you moved?
We moved about a couple of years later, yeah. Not right away. But we found this place here. There was nothing around. There was no other houses. And we spent a lot of time down at the lake, at Indian Ranch Park. And we met the Imms family and their children, which are about the same age as our children. There were 4, and we had 3. And we would come here on weekends to survey our house. And also measure the progress in August the 5th, 1967. That's when we moved in. Our children were attending the schools in this area and got a good education. Regina, after 4 years of high school, attended the University of Scranton. And Jennifer went to a special advanced school for becoming a secretary for her boyfriend Steve when they would graduate. And Libby, our youngest girl, she became a dental hygienist. And they're still doing all the same thing, and are very happily married, as I indicated earlier, and we're very proud of them and of our son-in-laws. And one thing I almost forgot, we had one Regina who went to China and got herself a little girl. And She was 14 months old, and when she came to arrive at the airport, we had about 20 people there greeting her. I know she doesn't remember that, but there were at least all of our friends came to the airport to welcome her. And of course, Regina was in tears like she always would be when there's something good or something bad happened. This was a very beautiful occasion because she had a baby and she would go and be a mother, which was what she always wanted to be. Claire also grew up with her cousins, attended school, and is an excellent student, and we are very proud of her. And she's also helping me with this report, so that everybody that is going to come behind us or after us can check out the little book and find out where they are in our family tree. And let's pause for a little bit. We had a party here, and this party was for Steve and Jennifer. And they brought a friend that just had new geese. They were trying to raise them, but they had too many, so they tried to give some up to us. And I said, that's a good idea. So I dug a hole down at the bottom of the property and took a pump and just had the water circulate in there, and they loved it. The only problem was that Omi took up and put them into the garage.
Why?
Because a thunderstorm was coming up.
Oh.
And they were in the garage, and we had just bought a new car not too long ago. And the car had some silver and black molding as decoration on the car itself. And the black molding was made out of rubber. And the geese ate all the rubber out of the car. And
Wait, they ate all that rubber?
yeah, they just pulled it out with the beaks. And then Omi said, those things have to go, those beasts have to go. I said, okay. So I took them, I put them in my truck. I took them down the road and set them free. And like the following year, when I was canoeing down the river, they spotted me and attacked me. And I got away from them so they didn't hurt me. I'll be right back.